I work here at UP as the Director for Transformation, but over and above that, I'm also very much involved with the disability sector, my people in particular. So that's how I get involved with the community. I'm there representing the National Albinism Task Force, meaning I'm there to look after the needs of persons with albinism. So there is a brief document that the D20 has, which I shared with Prof. I think Prof will share it with this committee as well. I think like all the 20s, the focus of the D20 was to ensure that the issues that affect persons with disabilities, so you will pardon me because every time I say persons with, I always default to albinism. But I mean persons with disabilities in this case, because that's a D20. Those issues are also included because we align with the C20. That's where our work goes, all right? So within what is within the civil society, the disability aspect, all right, there was a need that the visibility of the issues of persons with disability were not visible enough. And therefore, a decision was taken that there has to be a D20 that will ensure that those issues are visible from a policy point of view, as well as from other system structures and all of that. So that's how then the D20 was established. There are two organizations here in South Africa that are leading the D20 as coordinators. Is the Disabled People South Africa, DPSA, as well as the NCPD, the National Council for and of Persons with Disability. So these two organizations, if you want to get to the D20, these are the two organizations that you need to work with, okay? So as the D20, they're about, we also have work streams, right? And there are about 11 of those work streams. I'm just gonna go through them quickly in terms of what are they that we are looking at. So there are 11 work streams, 5 that are the NCPD is responsible for, and then the other 6 are driven by the DPSA. The first one, which we had a meeting this morning, unfortunately, because I was hosting a colloquium, I could not join. It looks at inclusive education for persons with disabilities. And then there's employment and economic participation. Because this one, it's really very important for the sector, because for the sector to be independent and not depend on social grants and all of those things, the sector has to participate economically in this country through employment as well as other economic opportunities. And then there's accessible to tourism, there's digital and inclusive economies, there is poverty alleviation and food sustainability. Those are the first 5 work streams or priority areas that the NCPD is assisting to coordinate a policy position on. And then we have women empowerment. And we have democratic governance, civic space, anti-corruption, and access to justice. We have trade and sustainable development, sustainable and resilient communities, and disaster risk reduction for persons with disability. And the last two, very important, this one, I also participate on this one, equitable health for all. If we talk of issues of access to health, health justice, this particular priority area is very important for persons with disabilities. And then the last one is science research and innovation investment. So these are the priorities of the D20. What then are the other initiatives that the D20 is planning to do? Later this year, there is a suggestion that the D20 will have a parallel conference as well. Working with other 20s that they have identified, like the W20, the Y20. I didn't see the IF20.
That's a sin.
It's there.
Not a sin.
Oh, that's a sin. Oh my goodness, okay. Maybe it's there, it's me, I didn't say it. But this parallel conference is planned for around October, November, obviously, which will also look in terms of strengthening that policy position for persons with disabilities. And then the D20 is also planning to have a lot of joint advocacy and policy influence. And I think these structures is also what we would need to assist in amplifying the voice of the D20. All right. So, yeah, basically that's the work that is happening now at the D20. All the work streams are trying to put together their policy, a concept note that will be put together to be integrated to the C20. So that as far as my involvement so far with the D20. And those are the priority areas, the 11 priority areas that we are working on. And I'm glad, Prof, you can share this document as well, because it was a press release document. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please don't go. Nzeki, do you want to sit here, please? I have to tell you that, and he's frustrated. I keep thinking that he doesn't understand. I also live with a disability. I'm wearing hearing aids. 57% of my hearing is gone, and he keeps whispering in my ear. So my normal hearing aids are broken, so with these very old ones, but it's good. So I do, when I keep coming towards you, because I want to hear what you have to say. So it forces me to be an actor. I'm kidding. Okay, here's what I suggest. Tambi